the setup is so janky. I wish I could show you guys how janky my setup is right now because I don't have my mic, I don't have the stand, I don't have the gimbal, I don't have anything for this video, so this video is going to be really bad. No, it's not. It's not going to be bad. I'll show you guys this. No, I won't. This setup is ridiculous. I have my phone on top of a box, on top of a phone stand, on top of a desk to get this height, and it's still leaning too far back. Whatever, let's just jump into this shit. Sorry I didn't put out a video sooner. I meant to do a review of Galaxy's Edge after we got back, but that kind of got put on the back burner. Just a lot of life events, a lot of work got in the way. Also, a lot of helmets got in the way, which is a good thing, I guess, to get in the way because that's the whole point, is I want to be making these helmets. So I'm almost to my goal of having a helmet every month, which means 12 helmets in a year. I'm almost there. I'm really excited about that. I didn't expect that, and this past few months has really been exploding. But one of the things I really wanted to get as part of a reference for me for making my helmets was the Anovos First Order Stormtrooper Helmet. Now, I'm got mixed emotions about this thing. On one hand, it is a movie accurate prop. It is 100% what the actors used in the movies. On the other hand, it's really big. And I'll post a comparison video of the size between the Anovos and my helmets, but it feels huge. But it is movie accurate, so I can imagine it feels huge because I wear my helmet without anything, without any armor kit on for the most part when I'm promoting my helmets. So it fits nicer because it's smaller. Now you pair up the Anovos helmet with the armor kit, it probably looks fine. But that's my only gripe, is that it feels a little big, but honestly, it's movie accurate. I mean, so if you're looking for a prop that is exactly the same as the ones off the movie set, then I mean, this is the helmet for you. The only thing that is kind of a bummer is the price point. You're looking at $390 from Disney, and after taxes and everything, it comes out to like 410 bucks. So it is a little expensive for, it's not even their premium line, it's their standard, it's the Anovos standard line. So it's $400 for a movie accurate helmet. Seems a little excessive, but for the collector, it's probably about right. Only thing that I think is Anovos' absolute downfall is I have more likelihood of picking up this helmet at Disneyland than I am ever ordering it from Anovos. And that's not talking bad on Anovos. I honestly can imagine they have a lot of things going on that they're constantly trying to make. I don't know. I don't work for the company, so I have no idea. That is probably my only gripe, is that I had more of a likelihood of picking this thing up and having it the same day at Disneyland than I would from ordering it straight from Anovos. Than I would ordering it from Anovos' site. So, other positive with the negative. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. So this is the Anovos helmet. Obviously, like I said, it's pretty big. It feels bigger because I'm right here in front of the camera. So it's 100% movie accurate. There's nothing. I can't complain about it. There's literally nothing wrong with this helmet. It's all okay. It's mostly one piece. There's, on these helmets, there is the white plastic, and then there's all this black plastic. Is actually a separate layer on the inside. So it's basically two layers all pinned together and stuff on the inside. And then there's this nose piece, the whole like face plate. This is actually separate. I don't know how to get it off, and I'm not going to try and break it off because I paid too much money for this thing to try and pull it apart. But this is the Anovos First Order helmet. If you guys have paid attention to this, I think I mentioned this in my last video, granted that was a long time ago, there is a difference between the First Order helmet from Force Awakens and the First Order helmet from The Last Jedi. And that difference is all in this mouth grade. So the Last Jedi one has these vents. It's supposed to be kind of more reminiscent to the original trilogy helmets, but it's also just adds more detail. It's supposed to look more kind of menacing. You can tell it's got a little bit meaner kind of demeanor to it. Meaner demeanor. Wow. The Force Awakens version has these kind of up a little bit more, and I can show you guys on my helmets. The helmets that I use, the Ruby's Costumes 2-piece helmets, those are all Force Awakens models, so they have that difference. I have no gripe. I think my only gripe with this is obviously, like I said, it's the size. The size is a little big. My only other gripe would probably be the lenses. These lenses, although, like I said, they're movie accurate, but they're bubble lenses, which means they're extremely, I wouldn't even say extremely, they're pretty difficult to see out of. So this would explain why most of the time when you have like 501st parades, or even the Stormtroopers walk around the park, they need a handler to kind of watch with them and walk with them. It's because you can't see out of these a whole well. Wow. So they can't see out of these very well. It's not a huge difference. I mean, with the lenses that I use, they're flat lenses, so you can see out of them a little bit better. But again, I've got no complaints. It's a movie accurate helmet, so for the movie buff who wants a real first order Stormtrooper helmet, this is your one. There is the Anovos premium line, which actually has all this mesh in here, is actually metal on the premium line, and those are really nice. I don't need it. I wouldn't spend that kind of money because those ones are up in the $800 range, and frankly, I could buy a street legal helmet for less than $800. I could buy a street legal helmet for less than I paid for this thing. So I don't think I could justify buying a prop for that much money. But for this one, just because I wanted something to reference to, the main reason why I got this was to use it to resin cast helmets, because that's my next step in making these helmets, is to resin cast them. So what I bought this for, was that intention? It's not gonna happen. It's too big. When customers buy my helmets, I don't want them to open it up and be like, wow, this thing's huge. I want them to be like, wow, this thing's gonna fit snug. The past few helmets I did, my customers were extremely pleased with the size because of the size difference. You don't realize on screen how big the helmets actually are. So when I sell my helmets and people open them up and they realize that they're actually kind of smaller, they're pretty pleased with that. One of my friends who's purchased three of my helmets so far has been extremely pleased. He bought a resin cast kit, so a DIY helmet for himself, and his reaction was the same as mine with this thing. Is the size difference is I don't want to say extreme. It's really not extreme. It's just noticeably bigger. And I'll post a picture right about here or something like there. I'll post a comparison of the sizing of these guys. It's pretty substantial. So aside with the helmet, it also comes with a stand. This giant thing. It's actually really nice. It's all, you have to build it, pop the screws off, put the piping together, it all screws together, put the screws back on the bottom, put plate on the bottom plate, and it's done. So it's got Anovos' name on there. Has actually on these ones, these are specifically for Galaxy's Edge. I didn't realize this. Actually says Galaxy's Edge on the bottom of the base. Inside the helmet, I'm actually kind of jealous. I kind of want to upgrade my helmets to this. The inside is all lined in fabric. So I know you can't see a whole lot. It's got the Anovos tag in there. The whole inside is actually lined in fabric, like I want to say felt, like a really nice quality felt. Maybe something, I don't know, I'm not a fabric guru. Also came with helmet pads, so you can pad up the helmet, make sure it actually fits your head. When I first took a picture in this in the park, I was so stoked they actually let me do that. When I took a picture in the park, I put the helmet on, didn't have the pads in it, so I was like, wow, this thing felt like a bobblehead. Adding the padding into it makes it to where it's not so bobbleheadish. It's exactly what I wanted. It's gonna sit on a shelf and look pretty now, and I might put my markings on it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna catch a lot of hell for that if I do that, but it is what it is. One of the things I hope to accomplish with future helmets is to add this brim to it, this really super streamlined, rounded edge all the way around the helmet. This is something that my helmets do not have because of them being casted off the Ruby's Costumes helmets. They have that really ragged edge, and that's why I put the trim on those. There's a place here in town that does 3D printing, 3D scanning, printing, and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to get a 3D scan done of one of my helmets, add the rounded edge to it, and then basically have that as my resin cast model from now on. That's the end goal, is to basically keep changing my product to be better and better every time. I think that's it. I think I covered everything on this one. I wouldn't recommend, if you're not interested in having a movie accurate helmet, I wouldn't recommend this. I don't know why I'm still waving this around. So the Anovos helmet is perfect for those of you who are looking for a movie accurate helmet. If you're not looking for movie accuracy, you just want a first order helmet to call your own, I would definitely recommend you get on Etsy and look for a seller on there. Whether that be me or the number of other sellers on Etsy, definitely go there first. Unless you are looking for a movie accurate prop, definitely get on Anovos, see if they have any in stock. They typically don't have any in stock, but it's worth, if you're really after an Anovos helmet, definitely go ahead and check. Other than that, your best bet is to find an Anovos helmet either on eBay, and those can be pretty expensive because they're being resold, or you can find them at Disneyland. They're, like I said, I think my final price I paid on it was like $410. Alright guys, I think that wraps it up for this video. I just wanted to cover that Anovos helmet. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you actually enjoyed this, if you want to see more reviews. I have a number of other helmets that I'd love to show you guys and show off. I'm going to be prototyping a lot of new helmets, which means a lot of new videos showing off each and every helmet that I'm doing. I'm going to try and add the Mandalorian helmet to my shop, not the Mandalorian TV series one, just a Mando helmet like the ones that I have. As soon as I figure out how to make those the best possible way, those will be added to the shop. Something new that I've added is I've also have my own website now, so if there's something to go to for all of my business that I do, there's all the links to my Etsy shop. Everything is on my website now. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, so I will go ahead and plug that web address in the comment caption. If you guys are interested in anything else aside from my helmets, because I know those can be expensive, I do offer now jackets, sweaters, I offer t-shirts, phone cases. Those are all going to be on my website. I'm going to add a gallery tab so you guys can see all of the helmets that I've done so far. Pretty excited about this. I have my own website now that people can go to. I'm offering a newsletter to people. I won't spam you. I'm doing this newsletter. I will only email you about new releases or anything, because the last thing anybody wants is to have in their junk mail all the time the people that they're subscribed to telling them, check out my site, check out this, check out that. There's nothing new. Go check out my website. I will only send you guys emails if you're subscribed to the newsletter. I will only send you emails when there's new stuff added to the shop and when I'm running sales. I don't want to spam people. I don't like spamming people. I don't like spam at all. See you next video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this.